Hello, Austin County. Today we are in the podcast area with the Austin County 4-H National Championship Quiz Bowl team. And these amazing young people were coached by Janet and Rodney Milner. And I have to say, I was very impressed when I found out that this Quiz Bowl group, they're the group coached by Janet and Rodney, have gone to national championships in 2020, 2023, 2025, and now again in 2026, and have been national champions each time. So that is something to be super proud of. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. Guys, you ready? All right, so here we go. So what we're going to do is I'm going to let you do your introductions. I want you to tell me who you are, what grade you're in, what high school you go to, and anything, in the club that you represent. Okay, so we'll start with you. You're in the hot seat. Go ahead.
My name's Jackson Vykukal. I'm a senior at Brazos High School, and I represent Wallis 4-H.
All right, sounds good. All right, gentlemen, which one wants to go first?
My name is Levi Malinowski. I'm a senior at Bellville High School, and I'm from Welcome 4-H.
I'll go. My name is Layne Malinowski. I'm a senior at Bellville High School, and I'm also a member of the Welcome 4-H Club.
Okay, now, are you guys related to each other?
Yes, ma'am. We're twins.
We're twins.
I knew that. I just thought it would be funny to act like I didn't. Anyway, no. So how does it feel having your brother on the team with you? Is there a lot of competition?
Not really. I mean, we know who's better.
Uh-oh.
We each have our own strengths, and we each offer different things to the team. So
All right. Well, I didn't want to
it
start.
evens out.
Okay, I didn't want to start a family feud there. All right. So how long have you guys been involved in Quiz Bowl?
I've been in Quiz Bowl for 5 or 6 years. I think it's 6.
Okay.
So ever since I was a junior.
Nice. What about you guys?
I've been in Quiz Bowl for about 2 years now.
Okay.
Same as Levi. I've been doing this for about 2 years.
Okay. So you guys joined together.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So the thing is that Quiz Bowl, I mean, you guys already study in school. Why would you want to do extra studying for Quiz Bowl? What's the draw?
It's stuff that I actually want to learn, and it actually benefits me, I believe, rather than schoolwork.
Because of practical knowledge?
Yes.
Okay. What about you guys?
I mean, in school, it doesn't interest me, but this is, like he said, stuff that actually interests me. So it's kind of a reason to study.
Okay. What about you?
Pretty much the same thing. I mean, a lot of this, especially if you're looking to go into anything with livestock, this helps out a lot.
Okay, so you guys are looking at it from the practical aspect of, you have, you learn about World War II, but that doesn't help you when you have a sick cow.
Yes,
You know what you're talking about? Okay. Which is true. You need to know about the wars, but the other stuff is good too. All right, so here's the question. How much studying goes into it, and do you already know most of it, or are you having to, learn it as you go along? Go ahead.
Most of it, no. I mean, we know some stuff as far as just general knowledge, but there's a lot of technical stuff that we've learned while reading these books and going through these questions, and it just takes a lot.
But it's fun?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Everybody else agree?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. As far as studying goes, whenever we first started, it was once a week. But then whenever we won state and got closer to nationals, it was 2 or 3 times a week.
Now, I have to know, who do you study with? Like by yourselves in groups?
It just depends on the day. Like when we study, sometimes we'll all study as a group. Sometimes we'll get broken up. Like we'll do one-on-one with a coach, or we'll do one-on-one with a teammate. It just depends on the day and what we need to study.
Okay. All right. So the other thing is that, like you said about practical knowledge and stuff, does each member of the team have a specialty that you know a little more about than the other, or do you all know about the same things?
So especially for the national contest, we each divided into our own species. So for example, my main species was swine, my subspecies was poultry, and that it just helped us. So if they asked a question specifically about swine, then they knew that 9 times out of 10, I know the information, I could answer the question.
So nobody would jump in. So he wouldn't jump in if it was that question.
I mean, they can
Sometimes.
too, because there's times where there's one-on-one questions. So for example, member A from team B and member A from team 1 and member A from team 2 will go head on head. And so if I'm member B and Jackson's member A, then he has to know the swine stuff too in case they ask a
Okay.
question about that.
So it's that whole thing, you all have to know what's going on, but if it's a group thing and they ask the group question, you would take it versus these two.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
9 times out of 10.
All right, make sure I understand that. The next thing, like you guys competed in nationals, and I know you won as a team, but I understand you each like took a place in a certain thing, or let's see, it says you placed individually. What does that mean? And what did you place in, and what place did you get?
Basically, like throughout the contest, like on toss-up rounds and one-on-ones, like when you answer, you get a point. If you answer, you get wrong, you get minus a point. And basically, at the end of the whole contest, whoever has the most points stacked up wins. So I was second, and
I was 4th or 5th. One or two. Not in place, but I was just keeping the team together.
You were support. Hey, you know what?
I was team captain.
he had
I
the
was-
main position.
I was just say there's nothing wrong with you. You know, it's the whole thing about team. What is it? There is no I in team.
Yes, ma'am.
So, all right. So it sounds tough to me. I'm going to tell you the truth. Okay. So of everything that you've done, what is the most challenging part of Quiz Bowl?
Practice, because practice is so rough. Whenever we got to the contest, it was a cakewalk. Like, we studied so hard, and like once we got there, it was just easy. It just came so naturally and freely.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, I feel like at practice, the questions they asked were 10 times harder than at the contest.
That's good though, because then it made you really stretch, and it's always easier to answer an easier question than to be like, wow, we've never heard this or never heard it phrased that way. Now, I guess that's one of the things too, is that like the phrasing of the question, can that throw you?
Yes, 100%. Because like at practice, we'll have set questions, if you will, and then you get to the contest and it's the same question, but it's almost backwards, and you have to figure out the other side of the question.
Oh no.
Yes.
I'm
But-
so
Luckily, we had great coaches that had like 3 different versions of one question during practice. That's why it was hard. So we practically have to learn 3 questions for one, if that makes sense.
yeah, but that's smart doing it that way. I guess that's why they have so many championship wins there. Okay, so if you have kids that are looking into Quiz Bowl and they're like, oh God, that looks really hard. I'd be scared. I couldn't do it. You know, what if they hate me if I make a mistake? I mean, what would you tell these kids?
I would tell them to just do it. I mean, we were doubted our first year. We were told that we weren't going to make it anywhere, and we ended up winning the national contest. So I would tell them to just do it.
I was to say, because I would think no matter the weakest link, like you said, you know, everybody you may not place, but you helped hold the team together.
Yes, me.
And so basically just do it. Kind of like Nike says, just do it. All right. Well, did I miss any questions? Is there anything you guys would like to say before we move on to the next section? Thank the coaches, thank your teammates, anything like that?
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Milner. We appreciate y'all.
Thanks for coaching us.
Awesome. All right. Well, what we're going to do, you guys didn't quite know this, but we have a little surprise. You guys are going to get to show us how Quiz Bowl works. We brought all the equipment. Now, I'm not going to run this, but I'm going to sit back and smile and watch you guys sweating under the lights. So we're going to take a real quick commercial break. And when we come back, it's going to be all set up for Quiz Bowl. You guys ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, then let's do it. Austin County, until we get back, take a minute to like, subscribe, and share so that you always get great content like this. And we'll be right back.
Trying to get your business online, but the tech keeps getting in the way? Let Austin County Media help. From the team behind Austin County News Online, we help your business grow without the tech headache. From websites to advertising, social media to video, we provide the digital services local businesses need to stand out. Call 979-253-0169 or visit austincountymedia.com.
Hi, welcome back. My name's Stacy Villarreal, and I'm the Ag and Natural Resource Agent here in Austin County. With we are going to give a quick demonstration on what the Quiz Bowl contest actually looks like. Normally there is 2 teams sitting across from each other with 4 team members. However, we will just have the 3 team members today.
I'm Madison Compton. I'm the new 4-H and youth development agent here for Austin County. Okay, are y'all ready?
Yes.
Let's test out our buzzers. Perfect. First question. What is another name for tetanus? Jackson.
Lockjaw.
Good job. Name 4 methods of identification in cattle. Levi.
Branding, nose print, tattoo, and ear tag.
Good job. Okay. Every animal slaughtered for meat sale must be inspected by what agency? Layne.
The FSIS.
Fantastic. This one was picked out by Miss Stacy. What are the 4 H's of 4-H? Jackson.
Head, heart, hands, nipple.
Good job. Okay. Next question. What do you call a feed that provides all required nutrients for the animal? Layne.
Complete feet.
Perfect. Okay. Define progeny. Jackson.
The offspring.
Perfect. What is the most widely used and most easily understandable permanent ID method for swine? Layne.
Ear notch.
Perfect. The crossbred female is the basis of more than Levi.
95%.
Good job. 2 questions left. What sheep breed from southern England are known for breeding out of season and produce more than 1 lamb crop per year? Jackson?
Dorset.
Good job. Why should you not use straw for bedding for lambs? Layne?
Because they'll eat it and get hay belly.
Fantastic. Good job. We are done with our 10 questions.
Good job, boys.
Good job.
All right. Well, we are so glad to have you guys here with us. And I wish you the best of luck on your trip. And I wanted to let Stacy tell us a little bit. You're having a fundraiser. First of all, where are you going?
We'll be going to Scotland, Ireland, and London. And while we're there, we'll get the chance to see the different agricultural methods that they use across the pond.
Okay. And I know you're having a big fundraiser. Would you like to tell us a little bit about it?
We've had several fundraisers so far to try to help raise funds to cover the trip there. Our goal is about $32,000. We're almost there. We're trying one last fundraiser that's going to be a drive-through meal put on by Real Deal Catering, Robert Winkleman. He's going to do fried pork loin.
That sounds good. I may have to go and take a look at that. Also, I know that you will have a QR code if people would just like to make a monetary donation, correct?
Yes, ma'am. That QR code is for Venmo, and it will go straight to the Austin County State Bank into one of the bank accounts that the parent leaders has set up. And that way they can make the donation straight there if they don't want to have to worry about bringing a donation check to our office, or they can take a check into the bank as well and just let them know what it's for.
Okay, and we'll have all that information linked down at the bottom along with the QR code so that if you feel led, you can certainly donate. We're very proud of these guys, and Austin County News Online will be making a little donation. So we want to help you guys get out there and represent Texas and the U.S. So we're pretty excited about that. Good luck, and
Thank you.
bring back some knowledge.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you for coming in. And Austin County, be sure to like, subscribe, and share so that anytime we have great activities like this, you guys will be informed. And until next time, keep smiling.